YouTube, what is going on, you straight delicious guardians? I'm going to say delicious this time because I know some of you guys like it, some of you guys don't, but I think it's funny. Episode 4 of Ask Mesa. I think I'm going to make this thing a weekly thing. You guys are cool. You guys ask a lot of good questions. We're going to jump into it and do another giveaway this time. This time it's going to be for one season pass where you'll get both expansions, the Dark Below. Is it Dark Beyond or Dark Below? I always confuse it. Whatever. And the House of Wolves. But guys, you gotta respond when I pick a winner, because that last winner for the Elgato still hasn't gotten back to me. And I posted it in a few videos. I actually linked it. I emailed him. He's not gotten back to me. So I still have the Elgato. It's waiting for you. I don't want to give it away, but if I don't hear back by the end, you know what? I'll give it away on this video then. But so to win, it's got to hit 250 likes. And then I'll use my random comment picker generator thing and just leave me one comment and a question, and make sure to leave your country. And I don't actually mean leave your country, but stay in your country. Leave what country you were in so I know where to ship not ship it to, because it's going to be a code. I'm going to buy you a code, and you're going to get the expansion, both expansions actually. So, but make sure you check your email, because I'm going to email the winner. I'm going to announce the winner then in the following episode of Ask Mesa. So make sure you tune in. First question comes from Eric Brown. And Eric, thank you. I always see you active in my comment section. Much appreciated, good sir. He says, hey Mesa, how do you feel pulse rifles perform against other rifles? Even post-patch autos seem so much better. I wholeheartedly agree with you, man. The only pulse rifle I've been using lately is the Bad Juju. And I'm going to do a Bad Juju Exotic 2.0 review, because now that I got it fully maxed out at almost 300 attack, it's an extremely fun and useful gun in PvE, but in PvP, it's just absolutely horrible. And not that it's horrible, it does good damage and everything, and it's accurate, it's fast, but you have 15 rounds in a clip. If you miss, you're dead, and the auto rifle still will dominate. And I've tried a few of the other pulse rifles. I have a couple of legendaries, but I don't really recall the names off the top of my head, but I've had no luck with them in PvP. If I get on target with someone who has an auto rifle, I almost always lose in them, so I never use them in PvP. But in PvE, I think they are a lot of fun, but I still wouldn't use them against like big bosses or when you're doing nightfalls and stuff. I would still stick with the highest auto rifle you have, or the auto rifle you have maxed out at the highest attack. Okay, next question comes from HX Tick FPS. Where do you see Destiny going into the future past the next DLCs? Do you think the game will last as long as Bungie says, or will it trail off over the next couple of years? I don't think it's going to trail off. I think they're onto something, and I think it really truly is going to be will be. I don't know. I think it is right now. The biggest franchise right now. I think it could be as big as Call of Duty, because I think the community was waiting for something different to come along, especially in the shooter community. You know, the last Call of Duty was pretty much a failure. Everyone hated it, including myself. And we're real curious to see what Advanced Warfare is going to be like. I'm going to cover it. If I like it, I'll upload it. If I don't like it, then that's the basis of this channel. I only upload stuff I love, hence Killzone and Destiny. But I think Bungie's really good at listening to the community. And even though I know a lot of people are saying, well, we're not getting answers, we want answers to XYZ, remember, they got to take baby steps, man. They got 3.2 million people averaging a day playing this game. They make one small change, it's going to affect a lot of people. So I do know they listen. If you listen to that Guardian Radio interview with Deej, he does talk about how they really are listening, and how they're infiltrating our lobbies, and they hear us, and they're playing along with us in disguise. It could be a developer in one of our lobbies, and whether it's a raid or strike, we never know. And I think that's really cool, and the way that they're responding to the community, or the way they plan to, is implement things based off feedback. So hence, like, say the Iron Banner really was not successful first time around. They're making changes. The Iron Banner is coming back. I'll do a video on it this week, but they're open to feedback, and I think the game, as I said, it's going to evolve based around us. They're going to create the future of the game based on what they see in terms of our needs and in terms of what we want, which I think is the way studios should be doing things. Okay, next question comes from the DOS Master. Do you use iMovie to edit your vids, and if so, what version? I use iMovie as well, and find it really annoying that I can't upload past 15 minutes. Yes, I use iMovie. I use iMovie 11. It's version 9.0.9. And loud buses in the background. Sorry, guys. New York is so loud. Yeah, I want to upgrade to Final Cut Pro, but I'm kind of afraid to. And I think I'm using an old version of iMovie. I don't know. I just Sean gets weird when it comes to change, if you haven't noticed. I'm fine with iMovie 11. It does what I needed to do. I'd like to get into better editing and maybe do more effects and type things, but I don't want to delve into something if it's going to really eat up time in terms of making videos. Because right now, I'm already really busy enough with doing videos for here and then doing videos for Planet Destiny. That, you know, the last thing I really want to do right now is jump into, say, like a new program like Final Cut Pro, which I'd like to, and then really, because I would just probably spend way too much time playing around with the thing and not making videos. So I don't know, I might gradually move into something. I have 2 Macs, so maybe I might buy it and put it on one, play with it slowly over time, and then gradually migrate over to something like that. But as for the 15 minutes comment about it, I can upload to YouTube no problem past 15 minutes. I don't know if it's a setting or something, or you got to be a partner. I don't know. I'm partnered with Full Screen Entertainment, but I think if you just go in, if you're not with the network, you could just sign up as a YouTube partner, and you should be able to upload past 15 minutes. Next question comes from Ross Ellingham. How do you feel about the random rewards from the Crucible? Alright, I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this one, but I actually love it. The reason why is because you never know what's going to happen, and I think that encourages people playing it. It encourages people to not rage quit, because you never know. I've said this before, 2 times. I saw the dead last player once get a Monte Carlo, and the last, I specifically remember, he had a .4 KDR for the game and got a Truth rocket launcher. So you never know. Now, I know it's frustrating for people that are used to games where you grind things out and always the top players who are rewarded. I don't know. I think that would change the game. Because I think if people are too focused on trying to be the best or trying to get the most kills, they might start camping, or I don't know. I go into a Crucible game, I try to play for the win, I try to go positive, but the win is what I'm going for first and foremost, because I want those 3 Crucible marks. That's the main thing that I'm concerned with. So maybe that's why my KD is so low, because I'm just always trying to go for the objective, because I want to win, because those Crucible marks add up, and I don't want to get 2. So I hope that answers your question. Next question comes from Knight Valkyrin. Do you think that people who pushed Atheon off the edge should be punished? If so, how? No, I mean, I don't think they should be punished. I think it's pure cheese. You know, I did the raid once. Thank God I toned down my narrow-mindedness. But it seemed easy to me. And it seemed easy because, 1, it was on normal. And 2, I was playing with Team Resolute. And those guys are pros. I mean, those guys knew exactly what they were doing. And I said, guys, just tell me what to do and I'll go do it. And he went down fast, and like, it made me kind of curious. Well, why was everyone posting on my Destiny PS4 Facebook community? You know, because we started the mods, and well, the mods, not me. The mods started deleting all posts about people looking to push or looking for other players to come with them to push Atheon. I don't know. I think it's cheese. I like how this game makes you work for gear. You can't buy it. They're not hitting us with 1 million microtransactions like other games. You got to earn it. So, should they get punished? No, but I do think it's cheese. Glued Tech Dude asks, Mesa, how do you feel about Destiny requiring an internet connection to play? Well, I think it's good and bad. Bad is obvious. If you get hit offline when you're in the middle of something important, I mean, that's happened to me where PSN went down when I was in the middle of, I think it was it was a weekly heroic, not the Nightfall. But it can be frustrating. But for me, you know, I love it. And I've said this before, I've never played a solo campaign mission before. I mean, a solo campaign story in any FPS game. I've always gone straight to multiplayer. And it sounds strange and it sounds weird, but I feel like you're not alone. Like, I need to know that there are other human beings doing what I'm doing, and hence why I love multiplayer so much. And I like it when I go farming or I go in story modes or whatever, and strikes, that there's other human beings along with me playing. I feel less alone. I just was always steered away from story and campaign stuff for other FPS games because I felt like it was just me against a bunch of bots or computer generated enemies or whatever. No fun for me. So I would say the pluses outweigh the parts where you can get, hit offline. It really hasn't happened to me that much. My internet's pretty good, but I've been bumped offline here and there, but it comes with territory. I mean, I just think it's a little hysterical when everyone just goes bonkers on Twitter when, PSN is down. I pay $50 whatever per year. How dare they go to... Look, things happen. Jeez Louise, all right. So you don't play for a couple of hours. Every time it's gone down, I think it only went down really hard for about a day when that Lizard Squad or whatever hit PSN. Okay, and, deal with it, I saw the greatest Twitter comment when I tweeted, I said, guys, look, I guarantee Bungie's working on it. And then they actually responded to me out of everyone. I didn't even tweet at them. I was like, holy shit. They wrote, yes, we are indeed working on it. And then someone wrote, hey guys, no, I posted, I said, guys, just go watch Netflix or something for a couple hours. You'd be fine, you know, because that's what I was doing. And someone posted, he goes, why don't you go outside? The graphics are better out there. I was rolling. I was like, yeah, you're right. It's 1080p outside and 60 frames per second. So I thought that was pretty funny. End of tangent. Next question. Okay, next question from Sean Campbell. Hey, man, I like your name and spelling. What planets would you like to see Bungie add? I would love to see Saturn and Jupiter. I think it'd be really cool if, say, you have Saturn and they have like certain missions like play on the rings of Saturn or something like that. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. And Jupiter have some swirling background with clouds because it's a big gaseous planet. And that will wrap it up for this episode of Ask Mesa, episode 4. Drop a like. When it hits 250 likes, I will pick a winner for the expansion pass, but you got to check your email. I'll also tweet the winner out at Mesa Sean, so follow me on Twitter, and that's it. Stay tuned for episode 5 where I'll announce the winner. Stay beautiful, Guardians.